Hey y'all, happy Thursday. So I did this update. It's day 12. So I was providing an update. The video was over 10 minutes. I know a lot of people won't watch it because they feel like it's too long. Unfortunately, social media has ruined the attention span of a lot of people. So I would try to keep this short and simple on the update that was requested. So again, today is day 12. Okra water, I don't know how many days. What did I do? Start Monday or Tuesday? Incorporating lemon water, and I kind of just been doing lemon water all throughout the day. Um, I want to say I feel amazing. The mental fog is gone. I'm so excited about that. Like, if anybody knows me, I feel like I used to always be very decisive. I knew what I wanted. I stood 10 toes down. There was no change in my mind once my mind was made up. Then I feel like I got to a point where I started to not trust my instincts anymore, my decisions. I questioned everything. And then I would kind of walk things back, or I wouldn't keep my word and live up to things. And I don't want to be that person anymore. And I feel like because I have this mental clarity, my gut is no longer bothering me. My digestive system is working the way that it should. If not, baby, even better, like top notch. This is 12 days in, and I feel amazing. What else? As I did have someone comment on one of my videos that they said that they wanted to learn more about, I guess, the okra benefits. And ooh, excuse me, I promise tomorrow I will get more into the benefits. What I want to do, sorry, y'all, I keep burping and stuff. What I want to do is go through a list of the updates that I heard or read about via social media, then what I found on Google, and then what I am experiencing. So then that way it'll be a full layout and we'll go from there. And then if I can edit them and add them into the video, then I'll share those too. And if you need to, screenshot it at your will. But again, that's a video that I will upload tomorrow because I have the day off. So what a lot of people don't know, that this is my life. I work full-time. I'm a full-time student working on my doctorate in business administration. I am a full-time homeschool mom as well. My daughters are in dance, which they have twice a week. I'm not a religious person by any means, but I do attend a church, more so just for community. And now I'm also in a leadership class there. I'm a pretty busy person. Before, I felt like I was so overwhelmed, I was so over life, but now I feel like I'm better able to grasp things. Even school-wise, I feel like I started leaning on technological tools, more so AI, and I hate AI and what it does for the environment. But I did start leaning towards AI to kind of help me actually do a lot of my work. And then I'm like, what does this help me with? Because then I'm not retaining the information if I'm solely depending on AI, because at the end of your doctorate, I mean, you still have to do your dissertation, and then you have a test that you have to take prior to that to prove that you were able to retain the information. You can use the information, that it was worth it. And I'm paying for this. Like, my student loans is well over $100,000 right now, y'all. So it's just like, I don't want to come this far to just come this far and then have nothing to show for it in the end. So now it's helped me refocus and get everything outlined or completed in a more timely fashion. And I'm actually able to retain the information. I'm sleeping better at night. I'm not having any stomach issues. Again, I'm going to share another video or picture or one of those, not a reel, but I guess in a sense a reel, to just share photos of my stomach from 2 weeks ago to now, of how it's gone down tremendously. There was some mentions from my kids that they feel like my stretch marks are kind of fading away. We'll see. I'll compare those two, and I'm going to be very open and sharing this journey with you guys. I used to be very, very, very insecure about my stretch marks, but I've had a lot of people tell me, like, you know what, baby, embrace it. It's you. You're beautiful. You did what not everyone can do. You gave birth to kids. Like, some women dream of that. So embrace it, and I'm going to embrace every bit of it. Another thing, I feel like my skin is definitely improving a lot. Like, baby, it's so soft. I love it. Trying to think what else. I don't know if it's having any effects on my hair. I feel like my hair's been feeling better too. But again, I told y'all, we got the shower head that has the filter in it now too. So I said it could just be those two working together. It could just be that in general. Um, the lemon water has helped. I also told you guys I don't know if I was feeling dehydrated and that's why my head was hurting. So now here I am a few days in on doing lemon water throughout the day. And I just want to say my head does not hurt anymore. So I don't know if I was dehydrated or if it was just stress related, because I also did feel stress at work to the point that I did break down and cry. Yeah. So, hey, but you gotta let it out because I don't cry often. I'm really not that much of an emotional person. Like I am, but I'm not, if that makes sense. I also wanted to, I really think that might be it. Well, there's a woman that I follow on TikTok, older woman. I don't know how old she is, but she said whatever we guess, that's the age she'll take because guarantee she's older than any age we guess. I don't know because people can be lying. But I heard her mention a lot of people are only doing okra water or sea moss or any of these supplements, well, natural supplements, I guess I will say, once a day. And she recommends doing it 2 to 3 times a day so you can get the nutrients that you need, because the recommended daily value on the back of any package of anything is not necessarily what you should be going by. So you want to kind of do it 2 to 3 times. She swears by the okra water as well. And I was like, I'll support it because any person I've seen doing it, I've seen how their skin looks amazing. As someone who's been doing it for the last 2 weeks, just about, I know how I feel seeing the results in the mirror every day. I absolutely love it. And even if I didn't look in the mirror to notice that, I notice it when I'm getting dressed, that things that used to hug me and make me feel uncomfortable are now loose. I have room to the point that I'm like, dang, I got to shop again. But I don't have the funds to shop again. So, baby, I'm telling you, it works. Consistency is key. I was not technically doing my okra water more than once a day, but what I can say is that I'm typically drinking a 16 to 32 ounce jar. So then I'm drinking that throughout the day. So I don't know the amounts or the fluid, the liquid ounces, whatever. I don't know those ounces. I don't know how much other people were drinking throughout the day. So I can attest to them. But the fact that I'm doing 16 or 32 ounces a day, I feel like is sufficient enough for me. But I'm also not opposed to drinking it later in the day should I need or feel or remember. I don't know. I guess anything else, feel free to ask. I'm trying to be as open and transparent as possible. This is a new journey for me. Thank you to the people who have shared the way that they eat their okra. I think that that is big too. Also, the woman who does the okra, she was just really big on having it with lemon water. Adding lemons to it. She also stated, and I also read this too. I'm going to have to start writing down the books that I'm reading and sharing that for you guys too, and the links that I'm going to find things, so that way if people have questions or they want to know where I'm getting information from, then I can just put it in my captions or my descriptions. But we have parasites within our bodies, and we know parasites like sugar. They thrive on sugar, which is why sugar is so heavily pushed and it isn't everything. Whereas parasites don't like bitters. So any type of lemons, any type of anything like that, they don't like, and that helps remove them out of your body. And I don't know if that might have been something that I was feeling, but I do know, like, you can just kind of feel everything break down. And at one point on, my left side, I started feeling something going on over here, and I'm like, oh, like that's uncomfortable. And the next thing I know, TMI, I ended up going to the bathroom, and just know it's doing what it's supposed to do. It does help you no longer crave sugar like that. And the only way that you'll actually end up eating sugar is if you're forcing yourself. Like I said, you have got to be consistent. And with me drinking the lemon water daily, that between that with the okra water, I feel like it's the best combination that I can keep doing for myself to really get the parasites up out of me. I'm able to think more clearly and for myself and not care too much or at all what other people have to say, do, or want to push their beliefs on me. Like, no, like, I can see clearly now. I can stand firm in what I believe and what I want to do, because this is me. I worked hard to get back to that. And then on top of that, this video still went over 10 minutes. I'm sorry for those who, if you made it this far, shout out to you. You got a good attention span. Those who won't make it this far just won't notice. But I also wanted to share, when it comes to the fitness part, I am not as submerged into the fitness lifestyle that I used to be, where I was doing yoga daily, where I was doing HIIT workouts 2 to 3 days a week, and then trying to jog or run also 2 to 3 days a week. I was heavy in fitness. Now, what I do is maybe 2 to 3 days a week, I go and walk for at least 90 minutes with my weighted vest on. So now, like, I feel my body toning up. I can visibly see my body toning up. And again, I'm only almost 2 full weeks in. So the fact that I can see this and feel this, it means everything to me. And that's all I need to help me keep going. So again, if y'all got any questions, feel free to reach out to ask me. If you actually have my number, text me. If you don't, I do not have Messenger. So when messages come through on Facebook, I don't see them immediately. So please don't get mad at me if I don't see it, because if I'm not within the app, I typically won't notice. But I also got a lot of stuff on there from people that just be spamming me, so I don't really go in there. But try to find a way to contact me, or even just message me on this and then tell me to check my inbox, and then I can do it from there. But otherwise, I don't go in there because, like I said, I don't have Messenger. But again, I'm excited. Wanted to share the update. Gave y'all what y'all wanted. Ooh, what's on my lip? But yeah, tomorrow I'll go more in depth of all of the benefits and see how mine align with what people stated and what's on Google. All right, bye y'all.